Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 as Rangers taking on Hearts at Ibrox today. Celtic are at Easter Road to face 4th place Hibernian, so maybe if we really hope Celtic might get a slip up there, but you always fancy them to win, don't you, every game. Against Hearts, our record here, we have 6 wins, 3 losses and a draw against them. Of course, they battered us 4-1 in the Cup, then we battered them 4-1 at Tynecastle. So we should be in good enough form that we can beat them today. Maximiliano Oliveira will be returning to the side, which means Jack Price is going to drop off the bench and Dimitri Mitchell is going to drop onto the bench from the starting lineup. Actually, Mitchell will come all the way off because Ryan Jack will come back on. Other than that, I don't really think I want anybody. Do you know what? I'm going to put Herrera on the bench instead of Bruno Alves, and I might try him if Morelos isn't doing the business, no, do you know what? I'm going to go back to Odsonne Edouard. I don't know why, I just feel Odsonne Edouard's probably the better player. Avdiaj will continue in that attacking midfield role when we start the match, despite his bitching about our team talk last time out. So that'll be the lineup right there. Not going to jiggery pokery with it too much. We're going to be playing Ian Fulton, then we'll be going Gamboa, Cardoso, Wallace, Oliveira, Henderson, Avdiaj, McGinn, O'Halloran, Afif and Odsonne Edouard. Firm attacking lineup here on Christmas Eve, in-game Christmas Eve, taking on Hearts. John McGinn is our highest average rating, really? Yeah, in terms of Premier League play anyway, he is. Okay, good to know. 4-2-3-1 from Hearts. Chris Doolan actually up front for Hearts there. I don't know if you caught that, but I just noticed that Chris Doolan's actually at Hearts, which is interesting. Chris Doolan's been a good clinical striker for a number of years in Football Manager, and I've always just kind of wondered why none of the clubs who are above Partick but below the likes of Celtic, Rangers, I wonder why nobody like an Aberdeen never actually took a punt on him in the game. So it'll be interesting to see how he does at Hearts. Hopefully he won't do anything today. A lot of the Hearts boys are quite tired out there. Goncalves and Walker away down the low 70s, as Afif's throw is pretty aimless. I'm going to say we put the ball out for treatment to an injured player or something, and we were just giving them it back as Doolan tries to race beyond Cardoso. Gamboa clears it, only off the other man. Suleimani plays in. Doolan, huge chance, and he scores. Yep, I knew he was going to score that with the way that the keeper just kind of stood frozen still. That's his first Hearts goal. Chris Doolan. I shouldn't have talked about him. And we're 1 down at Ibrox. Exactly what we don't need for Christmas. As McGregor puts Celtic ahead at Easter Road, we need a quick equaliser, quick response here. It's long from Hamilton. Doolan challenging Oliveira. It is going to break for Goncalves. Doolan, an absolute nuisance up there, running the channel now. Men over in the box for the cross. Doolan stands it up. Suleimani heads it just over the bar, and it's almost 2-0 Hearts at Ibrox, and we really need to get our act together here. If we lose today and Celtic win, the title race is over. Suleimani takes it down. Coming inside, not a lot of pressure on him. Smith now slips it to Goncalves. Goncalves chips it to Walker, plays in. Doolan has another chance, just puts it wide, and Hearts are battering us here at Ibrox. Terrible, terrible start to the game for us. Oliveira with the throw now. Can we sucker punch Hearts with our first chance? Henderson playing it out wide on the right to O'Halloran. He has the huge overlap for Gamboa. Keeps going himself. O'Halloran angles it in. Hamilton punches it away. Goncalves flicks it on. It'll be picked up by Oliveira though, as we can come forward again. Oliveira to Henderson. Takes it. Plays it in for O'Halloran. A great ball. O'Halloran tees up Odsonne Edouard, who's hit the post. And this striker issue is really becoming a problem. When is the last time any of our strikers scored a goal? I genuinely can't remember. As Cardoso plays it to Gamboa. Gamboa to Henderson now. We're starting to get into sway this a little bit, but we need to score. As Avdiaj runs wide with it, loses it to Lindsay. Just given up. Suleimani playing it forward to Doolan, who you would think was Aguero by the way they've been knocking it into the channels for him. Cardoso to Wallace and Henderson, now on to McGinn and round the corner to Avdiaj, who plays it out wide for Afif. This is better. Afif has an overlap now, but he's going to drive centrally himself and lose it to Lindsay. Once again, Lindsay pinching it back for Hearts. Goncalves takes an age on the ball. Eventually it breaks to McGinn. Now it's Afif. Can we take advantage of that mistake at the back? It's in towards O'Halloran, who rises and for some reason heads towards goal rather than trying to knock it down. And Smith can knock it long. Hearts survive again. It's a bit of an onslaught now, but if we don't make the breakthrough before half-time, I'm a bit worried the break will cost us our momentum here. Henderson out wide to Oliveira, takes it nicely on the chest, into a Fife, he's got a bit of space, he's in, he shoots, and it's easy for Jack Hamilton. How can you shoot from 8 yards and have the keeper catch it? He literally must have just scooped it into his hands, as Jamie Lindsay is injured now. Maybe we'll keep the bloody ball a bit better now. Forward from Hamilton, Oliveira takes it down, that's good play there. To Cardoso, who's actually got a knock, will need to come off for Ivanildo Fernandez at half-time. Wallace on to McGinn, there we go, Avdiaj now. Knocks her in for Odsonne Edouard on the blind side of the defender, he's in, he shoots, he scores! Odsonne Edouard, way, there we go. That was actually a really good finish. Pressure from the defenders, keeper rushing out, sweeps it into the net, 1-1 just before half-time, and thank God we got that breakthrough before half-time, we needed that. Celtic are 2 up at Easter Road now, they're firmly into the swing of things this season now. It took them a while, and Cahill has actually made it 3-0 now to Celtic at Easter Road, so they're battering Hibs. I'm going to tell them to keep going out there. I'm not going to be harsh on them. I think they've done okay. Cardoso with a 6.1. Wow, he's an absolute stinker of a half. As Ivanildo Fernandez will come on. Other than that, I don't think we have to make any other changes. I think we'll just go with what we have. We've praised them just before half time, so we kind of shout again. It's a bit stupid. I think that should automatically refresh at half time. Come on, let me tell them to push forward. We've done absolutely nothing in this first 10 minutes of the second half here. And look at the condition of the Hearts players. They're absolutely dying out there. How are we not putting them under more pressure? As Peter Pollock comes on for Hearts. Gamboa with the thrown out into McGinn. Takes it down nicely. Lots of Hearts players back in defence. McGinn slips it to Gamboa. It's a good ball. Gamboa can angle a cross in. A Fife arriving. Won't beat the defender in the air. It's headed away. Oliveira McGinn now putting pressure on. Giving away to Walker though. He launches it for Doolan, but he shouldn't be able to beat Murray Wallace to this one. Wallace just takes a touch. Moves the ball to Oliveira. Hearts pressing now. Oliveira back to Wallace. Plays it to McGinn. Nice casual football. McGinn nearly gives it away, but Henderson and McGinn keep it. Great ball by McGinn out to O'Halloran. He moves it quickly to Odsonne Edouard. Keeps his own run going. Edouard now. Excellent ball to Gamboa, who takes a nice touch. Waits for Edouard to arrive. Puts it in. Edouard's in there. It goes down. Penalty given. And Liam Henderson will resume penalty duty after missing the one against Celtic. If he misses this, he's off them. To take the lead at Ibrox against Hearts. Against Jack Hamilton. It's Liam Henderson. And he scores. Absolutely no mistake about that. Perfect penalty into the corner. 5th goal of the season for Henderson. Excellent stuff. Good comeback here. 2-1 to the good now. McGinn's corner. We're looking for the third. We're looking for that little safety cushion. Shooter away. Avdiaj picks her up. Out to McGinn again. Angles it in on the volley. O'Halloran rising. Can't win the header, of course. Wallace takes it down. Nice from Wallace there. In it goes. Smith, though, cuts her out. As Hearts will look to counter. Smith knocks it long towards Doolan. Picked up easily by Oliveira, who smashes it long again. Edouard rises down to a Fife. Good play. Good challenge. It's in. It's Edouard. My God. Almost bursts in Odsonne Edouard. And this is what we need on a more regular basis from a striker. Odsonne Edouard today at the double. But that'll probably be 3 games now that he'll go without scoring after this. Don't want to talk the boy down, of course. Maybe he'll go on a run, but Doolan losing it to Gamboa. Let's make it 4-1 again. Gamboa forward, cut out by Berra though. Played into Martin. We do have to concentrate still. June playing it forward. Doolan takes it down. Fernandez wins it. Great play from Fernandez. A Fife picking the ball up now into Henderson. Here we go. Let's turn the screw. Avdiaj down on the chest. McGinn, Henderson. Excellent stuff. Stroking it about now. Took us a while to get going, but we've shown our class here now as the games went on. Henderson, Avdiaj, Edouard. Back to Avdiaj. Can he score himself? He can. It's high into the corner of the net. 4-1. And all they've done today by scoring that early goal was make us angry. Jordan Houston could come on for Gamboa as well. Let the young man get some game time. And there you go, 4-1. Maybe, though, you have to say that part of this is down to the tiredness of the Hearts players. Condition-wise, they are looking pretty ragged out there. As Avdiaj tees up, Henderson for a big volley, deflects back to Avdiaj, hangs it up, Murray Wallace back. Stick, what a header by Murray Wallace, 5-1 now. This is more like the Christmas present we were wanting here on Christmas Eve as we play Hearts at Ibrox. 5-1 to Rangers. What a second half performance. Can we make it 6? Can we make it 6? Probably not, because we're down to 10 men. Avdiaj and the Fief will play together in the central position there, just in beside Edouard, but it's probably over now, the scoring 5-1 now that we're down to 10 men through that injury. And the other Edinburgh side have taken a battering from Celtic, 4-1 at Easter Road, but there's the whistle. You couldn't ask for much better, certainly in the second half. Well done, lads. Excellent performance. Second half, notched up the goal. Celtic actually have made it 5-1 against Hibernian as well. They stay 1 goal ahead of us in goal difference, 1 point ahead of us in terms of the points. Do they play again before? They do actually. They play Hearts on the 28th. So let's go and see what actually happens in that game when Hearts go to Parkhead. Obviously, Hearts have just been to Ibrox. Next they go to Parkhead. That's a bit harsh. Whoever does the fixtures clearly doesn't like Hearts. So we'll see what happens in that Hearts Celtic game on the 28th. I expect Celtic to win and we'll be 4 points behind. But by the way, 4 points behind going into the new year is not bad. It's a lot bloody closer than we've been recently anyway, I'll tell you that much. Did I just delay that? Or did I cancel it? I cancelled it apparently. I meant to click accept, that was weird. See there we do. I don't know. I don't know. I've obviously been too hasty in my clicking. Is Fopala still training well, Fopala there? Who knows, he might have a future. Confirming all these loans, obviously taking a little bit of time now. I'm getting a couple in on trial, of course. Kilmarnock Hamilton, the Boxing Day. I'll say a Kelly home win, 2-1. Let's see. Lots of Premier League action happening. Oh, it's a Hamilton away win, 1-0. There you go. What do I know? Rossiter actually played for Leeds. He only played 2 minutes, but there you go. At least he's not playing for the youth squad. Milanese playing for the youth squad. Coming on okay. I think we'll probably make profit on Milanese, but I don't think he'll end up being a Rangers player. Ramon Tenhove there looks bang average. He would need a lot of game time and investment to make him a good player, I think. Yep, he's not going to be coming in either. I always take a trial player though. It literally doesn't cost you anything. They come in, you get a look at them, see if they're of any use. And the odd time you get a really good one. For example, Akram Afif was a trial player. Trialist, if you will. Okay, here we go. Celtic Hearts at Parkhead. I'll say 4-0 Celtic. I think they're going to absolutely slaughter them. Well, there you go. What do I know? 1-0 Hearts. And we go into the break 1 point behind. And see, there you go. This is what I've talked about this before in previous episodes in the past about editing. And the fact that, and when I did, early on in the channel, I did do this. So, for example, the gap there between us playing Hearts and Celtic playing Hearts, I could have cut that. I mean, I could have cut me just hitting continue and accepting the loan deals and all that. I could have cut that. And some YouTubers will cut that and they'll just jump right to this Celtic Hearts thing. But for me, that proves the authenticity, will you say, the integrity of the channel, the fact that I play these one time, you know. I've expressed in the past my suspicion, shall we say, that not all YouTubers have that integrity, that perhaps games get played more than once, you know. People who, like, Season 2, they win the Champions League with Accrington Stanley, you know, players like that, or players who take on, or, you know, I don't want to go on a big rant here now, but players who take on a ridiculously insurmountable challenge in a game, and they always seem to succeed. You know, it just raises my suspicions a little bit. So there you go. As you can see, clearly not edited. I've played it right through there. Hearts, after getting battered 5-1 at Ibrox, go to Parkhead and win 1-0. And the title race is well and truly on going into the new year. 17 games left in the season. We are 1 point behind Celtic. We are level on goal difference, and we have actually lost a game less than Celtic have. Celtic have lost 4 times. We've only lost 3 times. It's 2 draws versus Celtic only drawing once. That has them above us. Anyway, that's going to do it for the episode. As I say, it was going to be a shorter one today. And thus it has proved. What are we at? About 15 minutes or so. Next time when we come back, we'll be on the 18th of January. Maybe some transfer business will have taken place. If it has done, we'll run through that. But we'll be playing Partick Thistle at home, and then we'll be playing Kilmarnock at home. 2 games in the league where we really need to rack up 6 points. Interestingly, what does Celtic have when they come back? When Celtic come back, they're away at Aberdeen and away at Dundee. Wow, that episode, by the way, next time, make sure you catch that episode, because we well could take advantage of any Celtic slip up into tricky away games there, and we may well go back to the top of the league in that next episode. That's my prediction. Next episode we go back to the top of the league with 2 stunning victories as Celtic toil in the north against Aberdeen and Dundee. But anyway, not to ramble on too much, that's the end of this episode. If you guys have enjoyed it, excellent performance of course at Ibrox against Hearts there, and then Celtic slipping up just to put the icing on the cake. If you've enjoyed it, please drop down below and leave a like. It really does help the channel out, and I would greatly appreciate it. Of course, to follow the series, which will be what obviously you'll want to do now, because this could be the year that we might win the title, you can subscribe to the channel, which I'd be really grateful for. But I just want to mainly say thanks for watching, and I will see you next time when we're taking on Partick and Kilmarnock in January.